Most people use Claude the same way: paste some code, get an answer, and then close a tab. That's like getting a Ferrari but then using it to go to a grocery store. And that's why in this video we are looking at 7 Claude features that you need to know, going from one everybody knows all the way up to full autonomous desktop agents. Have a look at this pyramid framing. Over here we have few layers, and each layer adds a capability. Start a chat, the base everyone knows, but then most people stop at layer 1 and never discover the other 6. This video is the shortcut, so you can understand what each layer is about and implement it in your next project. So first feature we have is Claude Chat. This is the feature everybody uses already, but they use it like smarter Google search, and that undersells it massively. The context window is 200,000 tokens. To put that in plain terms, that's roughly 150,000 words or an entire code base in a single conversation. Most users have no idea it goes that deep. This means that you can paste an entire Playwright or Selenium test suite in one chat and ask Claude to identify flaky tests or tests that are happening twice or are redundant, something like that. No splitting it in, no summarizing, just dump the whole thing there in the chat. Web search is also built in. Toggle it on in the chat interface and Claude pulls all the live information instead of relying only on its training data. Okay, so now let's move on to feature number 2 we have is artifacts. Artifacts is the output panel that opens alongside the conversation. Instead of dumping text, Claude renders it live. So what artifact builds? React components, interactive dashboards, HTML pages, mermaid diagrams, downloadable files like .docx or .xls or .pdf, could be anything. For QA engineers specifically, you can ask Claude to generate a test coverage metrics as an interactive HTML or a mermaid flowchart of your test architecture. Also, no copy paste, it's rendered live and shareable. Live artifacts, auto-refreshing dashboards do need a paid plan. Moving on to the third feature we have is projects. Projects are persistent workspaces. A project holds your instructions, uploaded documents, and context that carries across every conversation inside it. Without projects, Claude forgets everything when you close the tab. With projects, it remembers your test framework, your naming conventions, and your theme stack forever. Fourth one we have here is skills. Skills are reusable capability you upload once, and Claude load them automatically when it's relevant. You can think of skills like a folder you hand to Claude, and inside that folder is a markdown file with your instructions. Your reference docs, your workflow. Claude understands that, it reads that, and help you answering or helping you with relevant questions that you ask to it in future. So in this way, you don't have to prompt the same thing multiple times. So this was launched in October 2025 and it is available in all plans, including free. For QA teams, build a skill that encodes your test coverage standards, your PR review checklist, your bug report template. Share it across the team. Every engineer on the team gets the same Claude behavior without copy-pasting prompts. Okay, so now let's move on to feature number 5 we have is connectors. Connectors let Claude directly talk to your tools like GitHub, Jira, Notion, Google Docs, and many more, like 200 plus more. So it's built on MCP Model Context Protocol, and it is also pretty easy to set up. Just one-click integration. You can go to connectors and connect any tool that you like. For QA, connect Claude to your GitHub repo and ask it to summarize all open test-related issues. Connect it to Google Drive and have it generate a test plan from a PRD sitting in your shared folder. Connect it to Slack to pull context from your last bug triage meeting. Moving on to the 6th feature we have is Claude Code. Claude Code is a terminal native agentic coding tool. It's not the chat window with code highlighting completely different product. It reads your entire code base and it has up to 1 million tokens context. It can write across multiple files, read tests, find errors, and commit to GitHub autonomously. That's insane. For QA automation engineers, point it at your test suite. You can say something like, find all tests that never failed in the last 6 months and flag them for review. Or, this playwright test is flaky, here's the error log, fix it, it will read the relevant files. Claude Code feature is available in the Pro version, but it is worth switching to, considering the level of work you are doing. Moving on to the 7th feature we have is Cowork. Cowork is the newest and most powerful layer. It was launched in January 12, 2026, generally available in all paid plans. Think of it as Claude Code, but for non-developers and knowledge workers. It runs in Claude desktop app, get access to a folder on your machine, and executes multi-step tasks autonomously. You describe the outcome, step away, come back, and your work is finished. It can read files, create documents, understand folders, synthesize research across 50 tabs, write reports, and there is no micromanaging each step. It can do multiple things at the same time. So what's the QA use case here? You can give it your test folder and ask it to read every failed test result and identify 3 most common root causes. And also get the summary done for the engineering stand-up. Done. That's all you need to do. Okay, so we just covered all the 7 features of Claude. You don't have to start all these features tomorrow. You can pick one layer above what you are currently using and start utilizing it. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.